We're gonna need this wherever we're going.
Ooh, that's right. Have you guys guessed where we're going yet?
We're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married, moved into a van, and have been chasing adventures all around the globe ever since. And are now searching for a place to call home somewhere soon.
Subscribe and join the ride.
Coming to say hi? Hey, buddies. What's he saying? Wow. Well, that was on cue. Wish I could give you some apples or something.
Ah, you're awesome. Thank you so much, Leslie. See you soon. Bye.
Coffee's ready.
It's ready. Whoa. It's a new day in the van. We went for a run this morning, got some showers in, and one of you who watches our videos left us a sweet comment which led to an email inviting us over to pick some citrus in your backyard, as well as meet the Flintstones, your crew of tortoise.
We're gonna go meet the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba doo time.
A yabba doo time.
We'll have a gay old time. I haven't sung that song in so long.
It's funny how it sticks with us.
I know.
So Leslie, thank you for inviting us. We can't wait to come over.
Also, is this not the best coffee creamer in the world? Who else has tried this? It's amazing. Oops, sometimes that happens. But like the cup says, onwards and upwards. Gotta make sure we give her one of our new stickers. Isn't that fun?
When I was young, just a boy, dreamed of falling in love with a girl like you. Through the years I thought I found you, but nothing would do. Now here we are.
African sulcutas. Some of them are really big too.
Okay.
Meet Leslie, everyone.
Leslie reached out to us.
Yes, she was kind enough to invite us, and we're gonna meet her turtles and pick some citrus. This must be the grapefruit tree.
This one is the Oro Blanco sweet white.
Wow,
And they're so good.
Look how
But
big that is.
you can pick, I could pick and fill up a wagon, 200 something grapefruits, and you can't even tell I took any.
Oh my goodness.
And this is like the prime time to be picking?
Yes.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones.
I always say Fred is the early bird coffee drinker because he's the first one out every morning. He likes to come out and have his coffee and have his little, like my dad used to do. In September, we did a little weighing on them. He was 10 pounds.
I was gonna say, yeah,
But
11
I
or
want to get
something.
Wilma out here. She's the
Isn't that
biggest.
amazing?
He's the third.
You can hear him breathing.
Guys.
Is Bam Bam the tiny one?
Yes. I think he's about a month later than the others. And they do fill your shell. I'll come out here and scratch them.
A turtle hug. Hi, buddy.
Oh, he's
Heard
breathing. Yeah. And look how he can like block a predator with those forearms. I've never done this before.
I know.
This
it's
is
the
a new
first-
adventure for us.
I
Yeah.
have never had
Thank
this.
you,
Okay, so we
Leslie.
gotta get Wilma though.
Yeah.
Wilma's the big one.
Wilma.
She weighed 17 pounds at the end of September.
You're the
Look at
big,
that.
beautiful girl, aren't you?
And they're very friendly.
Yeah.
We handle them a lot.
Hi, sweetheart.
They're part of the family.
Those are Hamlin oranges, but I don't think they're very good.
So you have a bunch of different varieties.
Yeah. An orange in Walmart is 78 cents.
Yeah?
One. These have the seeds in them and they're really juicy. Tangelos are the best.
Angelo's. So we just twist it like that. Oh, and it pops right off.
This will give us some snacks for the road today. Got one.
That was so nice. I think we have citrus for the next few months. Look at this. A bag of grapefruits, a bag of lemons, and a bag of tangelos. And she's letting us top up. Water's hard to come by in the desert, so this is definitely a gift.
I love that we can top up right now.
Especially since we both showered this morning. Now we have another shower token.
Bye, Leslie.
Bye.
Thank you.
Come again.
Yep, you're the best.
That was so nice.
That was great.
I wanna grow old with you. You're making my dreams come true.
This right here is the gas line. It is pretty busy before we enter California because the price jumps nearly 80 cents once we cross state lines from Arizona to California.
With you I feel brand new, 'cause I don't get old loving you.
Well, isn't that a pretty sight? You can see the sunset still. See you guys tomorrow. Look at that. There's snow up on those peaks. No wonder it was chilly last night. Coffee's done. Biscuits are ready. Ooh, they smell good.
So we actually ended up driving a few more hours last night and did not stay in that beautiful spot where we watched the sunset with you all. But we're out here, we made it to California, and Drew's getting ready for a very exciting ride through the mountains.
Gotten a little better at getting this thing on and off. There we go. Nice and locked in. Boom.
Nice.
That's great.
I just got a call from Drew. He said he hit a bird. He's not sure if it's stuck under his visor on his helmet. Hopefully the bird's okay. He said he's okay, so we know Drew's good. That's a good sign. Poor bird. I hear a helicopter and I hear Drew. I don't see a bird.
Totally recording on this camera when it just happened. See that little guy? He's right there.
Poor little guy.
Whoa, bird! He just slammed me. Oh man. I feel bad for the bird, but all of a sudden he just came up and boom. All right, let's get this motorcycle back on the carrier.
Oh, it is a beautiful blue sky California day.
It's this kind of place that gives you that feeling of why we did miss living in California.
Yeah, why we loved it.
You get the mountains, you get snow, you get warmth.
It's amazing. You get the beach.
It does have it all.
Those of you who are fans of this channel know that earlier in 2021, Drew and I were looking for property out here in California, specifically in Nevada City area, kind of near Lake Tahoe, but 2020 kind of changed a whole bunch of things that would or would not make that possible for us. So we set out searching for land in Portugal, and in the interim of waiting for our visas to renew, we're sort of contemplating going to a new land, because why not? We won't know where we're supposed to be until we've seen all that we're supposed to see. Will we ever stop rolling? I don't know, but it's the plan anyway. The somewhat plan. I don't know if we're ready to share with you where we're going next, but you guys will find out soon. Did that explain it?
I didn't quite hear it all.
Basically, we want to take Spirit to a new land to explore that isn't too far from here.
Well, we've been the only van lifers to really tried out every place that's a possibility before actually picking one.
Right? We have to know all our options.
It's kind of like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you got to sample a little bit of everything before you can pick what you actually want as your main entree that you're gonna have the most of.
Except since 2020, I don't think all-you-can-eat buffets exist anymore, but at least with van life, most of the world is still kind of a buffet, at least the parts that we can roll to, and some that we can fly to. Anyway, I'm rambling.
Here we go.
Hold on, Lucky Blue. Pretty steep.
Santa T-Rex.
Well, if we had time. Tamales. You might recognize this place.
It's been almost a year. It's our little 5x5 foot storage unit where we get to swap out our gear, whether it's for winter or if we're flying or taking our van somewhere.
And in this case, we get to leave things behind.
That's right.
Where do we start?
That's always the question, isn't it?
I think there's a cobweb.
In the past, we used to write down all the different times we would come to the storage unit, but then we kind of came a lot more and it wasn't as exciting exactly. But you can see that we came after Morocco, after Portugal.
I have to say, we're gonna need this wherever we're going.
Ooh, that's right. Have you guys guessed where we're going yet? We are not gonna be needing our dress suits. What's in there? Paper towel holder. Next.
Tagine, anybody? This is a starter battery. I'm gonna see if this is good by putting it in the van because our old battery's gotten pretty weak and it struggles to crank sometimes until we add the house batteries connected through the isolator to it. So we're gonna stick this in and hopefully we have a brand new juiced up battery.
Fingers crossed. It's really hard to cross with my left hand.
This thing's been sitting here a long time. But at least it wasn't on the concrete. Batteries tend to discharge when they sit on cement for too long. It would have been helpful if we had a trickle charger on it, but we'll find out. Negative, positive, 11.9. It should be at 12.6 or 12.8 right now, so it's a little low. Let's hook it up to the van and see if it works. There we go, 12.6. It just needs to be topped up a bit.
On the topic of batteries and power, something that Drew and I are so grateful to have and that you might want to consider for your winter preparedness plan is the Jackery Explorer 1000. This is a portable power generator that we power up using our solar panels. You can also charge it back up by plugging it in, but this thing has saved our buns. On days when it's not so sunny, we can use it to power up our blender, charge our computers. There's even more powerful generators like the Jackery Explorer 1500, which can power up a full-size refrigerator, an air conditioner, a heater, so that no matter what kind of an unpredictable power outage you might have on the horizon, you know that with the Jackery, you are going to be okay. They're safe to use indoors. They have a little flashlight on the side. They are the handiest, most reliable tool that I think we might have inside of this van. So if you want to go ahead and check out their plethora of power options, they have an incredible line of Explorers. So go ahead and check out our link below. We hope that you will find exactly what you need. All right, back to the storage unit.
Let me see what's in that cooler right there.
Oh, this is spices. Ooh, maybe there's some salt. Chia seeds?
Hey, this is a fun toy.
Going in.
Baby, you set my soul on fire.
Van life / storage unit life tip, label all your boxes. So then it's really easy.
Ooh, we can refill our little soap pump.
There's a bunch of Epsom salt.
I love when this happens. When you think you need to buy something at the store and then you find it at the storage unit first.
One of the ways I've been practicing radical self-care this new year is by taking care of my poor little fingers and toes. that suffer from pretty terrible circulation, hence why we can only live in and search for land in warm climates. So I've been enjoying warm Epsom salt soaks on especially cold mornings in the van, and it feels pretty luxurious. Also, one thing we've been saying that we would upgrade in our van if we could is adding heated floors. We did a pretty good job insulating Spirit, but the floor can get pretty cold, which is why the next item we found was so exciting.
All right, let's see what's in these drawers. I don't think we need anything in there.
Slippers.
You've been waiting to have those.
Draper of Glastonbury.
We got those in
England.
Oh, journals. Have to put some of mine in there.
Less is more. Oh yeah.
Your camel sword from Morocco.
Oh yeah.
Can I just say that this little dresser is from when we lived in Los Angeles. It was the first piece of furniture
that we ever bought together. And this was our first bed, our first porch.
And our first garden.
Really special. That's why we still have it. And it makes our storage unit feel kind of like home.
That's the fossilized sea urchin we found in Denmark.
That thing's so cool.
One of the coolest things we've ever found.
Look what I just came across. That little bear is looking rough.
That's French honey.
Look at that. It's an OG SLV sticker.
That's right. Aww.
Look at this one. Original Mr. and Mrs. Adventure sticker.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. My labeled natural findings. Merzouga. This is sand from the Sahara.
The dudes at Merzouga were at the top of the highest peak around, and these guys are gonna ski down.
Yeah, they brought their skis and boots with them all the way up here.
There he goes! Bravo!
Zuma Beach, Easter 2017.
You know what they say is one man's treasure is another man's junk.
What does that mean?
It means that we collect a lot of things that are special to us that might have zero meaning to somebody else, but we love collecting these things.
Yeah, it's like it's still not over, you know? That's sort of what it feels like. I think that's what souvenirs do, you know? They capture that moment in time in a physical object so that the spirit and energy of that experience remains in that object, right? Definitely feels good to be donating some things.
What do you think about that shirt? Is that a good look? Like regrouping, putting the warm clothes with the warm clothes and the summer clothes with the summer clothes. Everything's got its categories.
This storage unit is one of the few things that keeps our lives organized. And one of the things that I absolutely love about having a van in conjunction with the storage unit is that when you are hungry for lunch, you've got your whole kitchen right outside the storage unit. Behind the scenes with the giant bag. Have we said yet that we're in San Diego? I don't think we did. I'm not sure, but that may also tip you off to where we're going.
Just like that. Can't let it hit the sides of this black box.
Let me hold it on the bottom, okay?
You got a good grip?
Yep. Yes.
There's a battery that was in the storage unit. Gotta get it on there good. Refilling our bleach bottle.
All the little things we do to maximize the little amount of space in our tiny house.
That's nice because you can get the discount on the big bottle and use little quantities in our home. One large sharp knife.
Ching.
It's gotta go.
Because where we're planning to take our van next does not allow sharp objects and other contraband into their country. Have you guessed yet?
So close.
We have the actual box somewhere.
Somewhere. I think it got tossed. I think you got rid of it last time.
I tend to do that sometimes. I don't like garbage.
Show us your face that you're ashamed. 2 cans of bear spray. Gotta go. 1 can of mace. Gotta go.
Oh, how's this spotlight?
Angelic.
They also will confiscate and like possibly jail you for like CBD and stuff like that. So I even took out my tea tree oil and look at this. Look at the excess of glasses.
You know, we don't need to bring all these. What are these doing in the van?
Are you hoarding?
Florida girl problems.
It felt really good to create some breathing space in the van, some extra wiggle room for our clothes, new open spaces that were otherwise crammed in with things we maybe used sometimes or never, realizing that we need even less than we thought. It's crazy though, how much we can accumulate even when living in an 80 square foot home.
Alright, it's starting to get a little bit dark out here, and I gotta get my bike out because there's no reason I need to take my road bike to Oh, you definitely didn't hear me slip and say that. So I bleeped it out. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here.
There you go.
I know somebody else has storage or garages like this. I don't think I'm the only one.
Little by little, box by box, we were finally able to fit the overflow of our lives back into our 5 by 5 foot space.
I think we did it.
It all fits.
Somehow.
And some room to spare.
Just enough for the old sport coat.
We made a lot of room in Spirit.
Yeah, we did. Our van weighs a lot less now.
And I feel good about the things we have stashed in here.
It has been quite the day, guys. Got a lot of great stuff done. Went through actually everything that we own, basically, between here and the storage unit. So I can't even think anymore. All I know is that as far as self-care goes, I don't think I want to cook tonight. How about you?
I feel like I was just at the gym.
Let's go get some food.
I want to point this out, now that we're in San Diego, we found the cheapest gas here, which is $4.35 per gallon of diesel, and Brittany's locked out. Happy to be in the van.
Yep, I just dropped off our donations on the doorstep of the church. Hopefully they help somebody in need.
You got a big smile on your face. You can feel good for that.
Always feels good.
You want to know how much gas was and it didn't even top off our tank? $100.
Whoa.
We feel for all of you filling up your vans here in California as well.
It's the price of rent when you live in a van, I guess. This is my favorite sandwich shop in the history of life.
History of sandwich shops?
In the history of all sandwich shops. And we've been to Sandwich England, so we know sandwiches. It's like a gourmet meal in between two slices of amazing bread. And that bread happens to be gluten-free if you need it to be. There it is. You see that? Is that not the most beautiful sandwich you've ever seen? Well, this has been quite the episode. We started with citrus. We're here with our favorite sandwiches after a long day at the storage unit. I mean,
I'm starving.
We always have an end goal in mind, but the adventure that it takes to get there, well, we just let it take us for a ride.
It's just a roundabout roller coaster and we always make it somewhere.
So thanks for joining us. You guys make it that much more fulfilling. We really love you and appreciate you, and thank you for watching all the way through to the very end of this one.
We love bringing you on this journey that we call life.
And we can't wait to finally reveal where we're going next. So
even if I almost came this close to slipping.
And even if you've already guessed it. So time to get into these sandwiches.
Chow time.
It's exactly where I want to be going. If you're just as excited to dig into this next adventure as we are, be sure to tap that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Because as you know, life's an adventure and the path is unknown. And we're just so grateful that we get to share that journey with you. You guys are the best. We'll see you back here soon.